Autumn is coming. The first leaves are on the ground, and I'm in the mood to do a little bit of fall decorating. Welcome to Holly Tree Manor. There's talk of fall coming early this year. And I look around and I see that the trees are already dropping leaves, and I wonder if they're right. I look around at some of the trees, and that maple right there, yeah, there's yellow leaves on that already. Bunch of them down through there. Well, I do like autumn. It is probably my favorite season, and I know I'm not alone in that. Lots of people are fond of autumn. But autumn is the end of the garden. I already have a lot of things removed because they're done producing or the heat got them. I've started fall cabbage, fall cucumbers. I've got the fall Labrador right there. Now the fall Labrador is kind of hard to grow and manage. It takes 2 years to mature, and even then sometimes it's questionable. But he's been good. Yeah, once I got him past that 2-year-old stage, he was good. Still have some tomatoes in here. Looks like I need to come out here with my little basin and do a little harvest. Yeah, fall cabbage coming up. Now I will thin that down to just one plant per bucket. I have plans to make a little screen cover for them. Same thing over here with the cucumbers. I will thin them down to just one plant per, but I'm just letting that go another 2-3 days. And then I'll see who looks the best, and that's the only one I'll keep. There's another leaf. Peppers are about done. But yeah, I look out my driveway and see all the downed leaves. So maybe fall is going to come early this year. With that in mind, I think I'm going to do a little bit of fall decorating. Something I didn't do a lot of last year, but I think now is the time. The season's coming, and I'm going to get ready for it. Since I decided to do a little fall decorating, first thing I want to do is welcome you to my pumpkin patch. I shouldn't say several, many years ago, when my mother was still working, one of her co-workers opened up a ceramic shop in an outbuilding at her farm. And of course, my mother called me up and said, we have to go support her venture. So off we went. And the first thing I saw was her sample pumpkin patch. And I told my mother, oh, I think I need a pumpkin patch. So that was what I did. I made those pumpkins. And that was back I'm going to say like 85, 86. So my pumpkins are old, but I still love them dearly. And every year I get them out to celebrate the coming of autumn. Now they'll be up through Thanksgiving weekend, and then I'll change it out, get something else, put the Christmas stuff out. Maybe do what I did last year, which was set out the reindeer herd. We'll have to see what kind of mood I'm in when we get to Christmas. We're also getting to the end of the garden. Yesterday I processed 4 pints of diced tomatoes, and I do believe that that's all for this year. Another part of my fall decoration is going to be these 3 little vases of silk flowers. And I know decorators say, oh, silk flowers, how horrible. But I live in the real world, and I like things to be real simple. So I was at the Dollar Tree, not affiliated, but I was at the Dollar Tree and I got the little glass bowls and some marbles and some silk flowers. And what's going to happen is, well, let's move these. They're done. I can move them. I'm just going to space them out along the front of the island, and I'm going to enjoy them. Something else I went ahead and got out is the arrangement for on my dining room table. Again, silk flowers, I don't care. I like it. I think it's pretty. I think it's very seasonal. And it's just kind of me. So I was pretty happy with it. And then my amber glassware collection. Some of that came from my mother. She liked to go to yard sales, and she started collecting amber glass, and I had picked up a couple pieces on my own. So there it is, and I think that's a nice autumn color. Now in the summertime that was sitting in my front window, and when the sun would come in on it, it would just sparkle. Very nice. Yeah, I really like that. And then up on top of my old hutch, a bowl of potpourri and another little arrangement that's in a pink ball jar, which is something that they put out collectible pieces every now and again, and I like to get them. So that's that up there. Not a lot of decorating. I don't go overboard. So that's what's inside. And next we're going to step out on the patio, and I'm going to work on getting the flowers, the fall flowers, out there on the counter. Several years ago, in the middle of the COVID pandemic, oh wait, I'm not supposed to say that word, but hey, there it is. But in the middle of the pandemic, my late husband and I decided that we wanted to put a countertop in out here. He liked to grill on his Blackstone, and we were going to build cabinets. And when we priced lumber, and it was pretty big price tag on it, we could actually get unfinished cabinets at one of the big box stores and a countertop, and install that cheaper than we could build our own. So that's what we did. So we spent a lot of time out here. We really enjoy being out on the patio since it's covered and screened and everything. And I always put in some decorations, change them out seasonally. So now it's time to bring on the fall. This year it looked like I needed to do something a little bit more. This is my mother's swan, that she had on her patio. And when I cleaned out her house, I thought I'd keep it. It looks like this year, a few of the things could benefit from a quick wash. So I'm just going to dump them in a little vinegar water, and probably won't make any difference, because you know the dust will blow in. But some of them really kind of dirty. So at least for a little while, they're going to be clean. First up is this old garland. I put in along the back, and then I work on a newer garland that my swan takes care of. Get it all wrapped up, and then find something that I think I'll like in there. A couple of different things, just stand up and have the swan dress for the season in the corner. To hold the garland, just start putting some picks in, and that'll hold it in place. And it doesn't take long for it to start looking a little seasonal. Some greens. Spread them out. And just keep going on around until I have it all done. So there we have it. My fall decorating is complete. I like having this outside because whenever someone comes to visit, it's a seasonal welcome for them. Everybody comes up to my patio and in the back door. Nobody uses my front door. So that's why I decorate back here. At night, 3 candles, 2 solar lights. Makes it very nice to sit out here and enjoy the evening. And this year is just like every other year. As soon as I'm done putting all this stuff out, I look at it and I say, I need more. I mean, I really don't, but it's autumn. I need more. Maybe I just want a trip to the Dollar Tree. It's 6 of one, half a dozen of another. So I might have to go and see what else they have. But that and the few things I do inside, that's my fall decorating. Thanks for coming along with me as I prepared for the season. As always, stay safe and look for joy in everything that you do. Thank you.